This is a chart of MDXG, and this is a stock that I've been watching for a few days now, actually. It was a bull flag setup and or pennant, little mixture of both here. But pretty much I was looking for yesterday. It had closed or it had reached this resistance level around 35, 735, and I was looking for that to break to get an entry. And this morning we had a gap up above that point. Um, um, Here's the 2 minute here, and so you can see here we had the gap, which kind of excited me there for a moment, even though I try not to feel too much when I'm trading. But I was thinking to myself, well, that's a good sign because that means that other traders, the mass majority of traders, must be seeing the same thing. And in that case, we could see a big breakout of this bull flag today. So once it gapped up, I was looking for the break of this 750 level, which was pretty significant resistance. If you look at the daily, you can see that it had 2 days over at around these highs of 750. The high was 750, and then again it was 750. So 750 was definitely a level, and it ended up breaking. But you can see that the bar, literally this 1 2 minute bar in 2 minutes, this stock went over 30 cents. So there was my target in one bar. And I remember, I actually have it documented on another chart, but there was a 10-cent spread. Um, Once this popped 50, you had a 10-cent spread. And the reason that I didn't enter or I wasn't interested in it once I saw how far it went, and it ran right to my target in 2 minutes. The same entry that I would have had, the same bar for the entry, it reached my target on that same bar. And those never really end well. It's very rare that I see these keep the momentum when you have a stock that moves, about 4% or even more this quickly in a matter of minutes. So I ignored it after that. I was like, well, it already it reached my target. What am I going to do now? So that's why I like to see the slower trending, weaker openings where I kind of have maybe 5 or 10 minutes of um, some consolidation, and then I see the pop through like this set. Like for example, the 750 level was the level I was looking for. So, it would have been nice to kind of see price go sideways for a little bit, and then you had the break, giving you more opportunity and easier entry, and giving you room to your target without it having to reach your target in one bar. And you could see it just fell off for the rest of the day. And I actually was watching it around this level here, and I was wondering if it was gonna people were going to catch on, and if it was maybe going to go for a retest of the high around 73, but it ended up not being able to break. And this is why it's so important to wait for key levels to break, because this, for example, put in this resistance here, pretty significant resistance for this shorter term, and it couldn't break through it. If you anticipated it to break through and entered, say somewhere in here for maybe a retest of the highs, then you would have just ended up taking a stop or getting out or whatever. Um, but that's why I like to wait for confirmation of of breaking of significant resistance that might show itself, so that I don't get caught in this and I don't lose my tail, trying to anticipate something that really is not an A play to begin with. Like taking this after this move here, uh, this play kind of becomes dead to me. But I was interested a little bit just because it was a nice breakout on the daily, and maybe the mass majority of traders would have seen it and caught on and pushed it back up, but that didn't happen. So basically, the lesson is my rules kept me out of this because there was no time. Even if I did get in on this bar, let's say I did, by some crazy power got in around my break of 750, I would have probably had a hard time getting out and collecting the profit that I would have anticipated to collect on this. For me to get a good fill on a bar like this, on crazy volatile action like this, it's very hard to do. So that's why I stayed away from it.